Did you know that most dotting tools actually hate the beginners? Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because you're using the wrong tool at the wrong time. Today, I'm going to show you every type of basic dot mandala tools, what it does, and how it transforms your dots. Welcome to Isha Art Studio, the Dotting Dreams series. So, let's begin with the introduction of all the tools and how to use them to make them friendly and let them love us. I will begin with the most stubborn tools which I already have. I will introduce them to you one by one. So, the first set of dotting tools which we will be using are these acrylic rods. These are the very stubborn dotting tools which we can use, but once you start using them, they become very friendly. These acrylic rods have a flat surface on both the sides. See, it is flat for all the tools on both the sides. It's of same size. Now we'll start working with these tools. I'll start with the biggest tool, that is the green color one. Now I'll dip my tool in the paint carefully and I will place a dot. We should always hold the tool straight upright. See, this is how big the dot is. I'll use it one more time. Every time you make a dot, you have to dip this tool and place it. It should be upright and the pressure which you give should not be too much. Do not press the tool too hard against the paper. It should be a gentle press, like just the tip should touch the paper like this. Should not press it too hard, just a gentle touch. Now you have seen, if the dots are gently pressed against the paper, you'll get such beautiful dots. What will happen if you press it too hard against the paper? Let me show you. As you can see, I have taken the same paint with the same consistency and I'm going to press it too hard. Okay, and you can see there is a beautiful bubble over here, but here you can see the crack in between and the size of the circle is also very big, not consistent. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to consciously dip our tool into the paint. Only the tip of the tool should be touching inside the paint, as you can see over here, and do not press it too hard. Just a gentle tap on the paper and lift it. You can get an even surface over here, and the dot is also very beautiful. Now, since this is the biggest tool we have in acrylic rods and your project demands you to make a little bit bigger dots, I can show you one tip. Dip your tool little bit more than what you had dipped earlier. See, like this, and instead of giving heavy pressure, gently press it. See, I'm not pressing it too hard. Gentle press, and you can take it back. You can see the difference in the size. I'll take a little bit more paint. Okay, I'll give another dot with little bit more paint. gently pressing it. Okay, so you can see the dots are bigger than the previous 3 dots. This is okay. The size of this tool is roughly around 1.5 centimeters, and the dots it creates can be 1.5 to 1.75 centimeters. I'll keep this aside and I will take the next size, that is the yellow acrylic rod. The size of this is roughly around 1.2 centimeters, and the dots we get from this will be roughly around 1.25 to 1.3, 3.5. So let me dot using this one. I will be touching only the tip of the tool. Okay, the consistency of the paint is very important when you are dotting. See the size of the dot from a green tool and the size from a yellow tool. And now I will be dipping it a little bit more deep inside the paint, and I will check with the dot. It is slightly bigger than the first tool. The more the paint you take into your tool, the dot size increases. Be gentle, very gentle when you're dotting. See, the size of this is increased compared to the first tool, first dot. Now with the same paint, I'll be using the third tool, that is the pink one. The size of this varies from 1 centimeter. Okay, I have dipped only little of the tip. Okay, you can see the size of the dots. I will be loading my tool little bit more with the paint, and you can see the difference in the size of the tool, dots. Little bit more I will load it with paint. So you can see the slight difference in the size. So based on your project, you can check whether you have to use this size, this or this size, depending on the size of the board which you will be using. Now I will be using the next size, that is the blue tool, the size of which is roughly around 0.75 centimeters. That is the diameter I am speaking. The diameter of the circle will be roughly around 0.75 centimeters. This is for the tools which I am mentioning. So when you load your tool with more paint, as you can see here, the size of the dots varies. You can check this difference here. Next is the purple color tool. The diameter of this is roughly around 0.5 centimeter. Okay, you can see the size reducing gradually as I am reducing the size of my tools. As I dip deep inside the paint, the size of the dot also increases. Okay. see here. So as and when you use your tool, I advise you to wipe it, dip it in water, clean it with a clean brush, and then wipe it with a cloth. Because sometimes we will be using the same tool to make another color immediately in our project. So see, you can see I have cleaned it. These 5 tools are color coded: green, yellow, pink, blue and purple. Okay, now we have the same flat tools in a smaller size which are not color coded. They are transparent acrylic rods. We have 3 rods in them. So let's dot with them and check the size of them too. I will be dipping only the tip of the tool. With a gentle pressure, I made a dot and little bit more on the tool, and same gentle pressure with more paint on it. You can see the size of the dot has increased. So let's do similar dots with our next 2 acrylic rods too. And now with the smallest acrylic rod, which gives small tiny dots, and when you dip it more, the size of the dots increases. Okay, so these are the flat acrylic tools or the flat acrylic rods. Now let us dot with this blue tool. Similar to your previous green tool, even this has 2 sides. One is bigger one, the other end is the small tiny size ball. So you can see the difference in the dots over here. If you have observed, when I was placing dots with these flat tools, I was holding my tools upright, perpendicular or at the 90-degree angle to the paper. But when I was using these ball tools, I need not keep my hand upright like this. You can just hold it in a pen grip, just like this. See, I'm having it in a pen grip. Just dip your tool in the paint, have it in a pen grip, and you can dot it like this. So these tools are very friendly for the beginners to work with, because you need not have a proper grip like this or like this. You can hold it any way. Like this you can dot it. But with these flat tools, it is very difficult. In case if you hold it like this, see, the 2 dots are not in a proper shape. You have to hold it perpendicular to your paper like this. And every time you have to dip and place it on the paper to have a beautiful dot. So similar to these dots, you can use all these dotting tools based on the project you have and the size of the dot. You can select whichever size you want. Then I have another set of beautiful tools. These are actually the clay modeling tools, which are 4 in number, or these are also called the big ball tools. So I will be showing it to you using this big side. So the entire ball need not go into the paint, as you can see. Okay, this is the size it gives. Though the ball looks big, you have to keep it upright, not like the regular ball tip. This is the size we get. The same size it correlates over here too. So you can check the size in this tool which we have used, this. So here, as you can see, the size of the circle or the dot created by this tool, the bigger side, is almost equal to the size of the dot made by the blue tool. So whichever you're friendly with or feel comfortable with, you can use this. The only convenience of using the ball tools are you can either walk your dots like this, or you can run your dots to create a long tail like this design. So the benefits of these ball tools, either the modeling tools or the ball tools, is we can create these designs much easily without much effort with these tools, but not with these flat tools. So in today's video, I could show you how to get friendly with the mandala tools, like the acrylic rods, the ball tools, or the nail art tools, and the ball tools or the clay modeling tools. So these are the 3 types of tools which we will be regularly using for the beginners in making a dot mandala project. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.